Green beans aids in digestion, heart healthy, boosts your immune system. Pretty amazing vegetable. So like many of you, I grew up on green beans and they were pretty much always served out of a can. Occasionally we would have fresh green beans, but they still would be cooked to death. Bacon, and even though they were delicious, I mean, I have to say that's how I grew up, that's what I knew, and that is what I craved. As I started learning about clean and healthy food, really the only thing I did was I switched to organic canned goods. In a pinch, I still go for the can, but much less nutrients. The other day, I cooked these green beans, and they were the most amazing. They had so much flavor. Grab a bag of organic green beans, and then all you're going to do is you're going to add 1 cup of water to a saucepan, bring that to a boil, throw in the cleaned green beans, and you're going to put the lid on for 4 minutes. Take the lid off, they're still beautiful, bright and green. You're going to take the water out, set the green beans to the side, and then I put in butter, and yes, butter is very healthy. It's a healthy fat. I have clients come to me so many times, the first thing they say is, I know what you're going to tell me. I cannot have butter anymore. I'm like, no. Butter is a healthy fat supporting healthy brain function, great for your gut, doing good things. You just want to make sure that you get butter from a cow that is grass-fed, 100% grass-fed, and then it's good to go. So I put butter in the pan, sauteed garlic, put the green beans back in, heat them up, add a little bit of sea salt and pepper. I could not believe how sweet the green beans were, how much flavor they had. I have had green beans that have been cooked on the stovetop, roasted, all kinds of things, but for some reason, this had more flavor than any. We've done it several times, having it for dinner tonight, and it is so delicious, keeping you coming back for more. Something so incredibly simple, and it took less than 10 minutes. So get those green beans out and let me know what you think after you try this yourself, or I don't know, maybe you've already been doing it for years and I'm just new to this. That sounds so strange. Even my husband, who is a very picky eater, who wants his green beans cooked to death with the bacon thrown in there, he even ate them, and he said that they were good. Just so you know, most vegetables, the levels as far as nutrients, canned goods at the bottom. There's always a time and place for canned goods. It's still better than going through the drive-through and getting fast food. Next would be frozen. Now, typically I would move frozen up to the top, because if you flash freeze and have a bag of frozen fruit or vegetables, a lot of times they have been picked at the right time because they're frozen immediately and they're not losing nutrients. But the majority of frozen foods are pasteurized, and that is why they taste so different. I did not know this for a long time, and I wondered why I did not care for frozen vegetables. It's because they're pasteurized. And when they pasteurize them, they lose nutrients. So unless you can verify that those frozen fruits and vegetables aren't pasteurized, then we just don't know. Although you can tell a difference when you eat them. If it tastes like a green bean, it probably wasn't pasteurized. And then of course, fresh being the most nutrient dense. And the reason why I'm saying that the frozen could typically have more is because it is packaged immediately, where our fresh fruits and vegetables, if they're not local, they're having to travel, and we know that time can deplete nutrients. Out in the garden is best fresh picked. That's a goal for me, to make my backyard food. We don't need more bushes. We don't need more trees. We need more food. Put it in your backyard. And I want you to let me know if you try this. Leave me a comment below. Let me know some tips and tricks that you're doing with your vegetables to make them extra special, because when they taste amazing, you're going to eat them. And that's what we need to do. We need to eat more fruits and vegetables to have optimal health. Think right, do right, feel good. Thanks so much for being here. You guys, please leave a comment below. The ways that you can help support me is by subscribing, sharing this content with those that you know would enjoy it, and also I will put a link in the description below for my 7-day ebook. My reboot, which is a great thing to do right now. Here we are at the beginning of the year. Great way to cleanse and also get those healthy foods in your life. We crave what we eat. So if we want to crave the good stuff, we have to put the good stuff in, and it's a great way to do it. It's only $9.95. Great way to help support me if you really appreciate me being here. You guys have a great day, and here's to your health.